big up. If you are popping up with me right now, man, Harry Kane, what a man, what a mighty good man. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than thank you. Thank you for everything you've done and you continue to do, and that you will continue to do. This is Pop Up with Jacob, with your host, Jacob. Got a beautiful guest. I'll be joining me in just 1 second. But before I do that, I do want to say hello. Hello to everybody, whether you're watching this live or you're watching this back on replay. I appreciate you to the maximum. Paul Beatty first checking in. He has claimed the first place prize. Paul Beatty, big up yourself. He says he's first. Big up yourself. Talking ball in the chat. No foreshadowing. Real quick, I do want to say there is a poll, so please take part in the poll if you are watching live. I'm asking the question, what is the best part of Sunday for you? What's the best part of Sunday that you enjoyed the most? What meant the most to you? There's a few fun options there, so please have at that. I feel like today's going to be a very Harry Kane kind of evening. Whatever time you're watching this at, it's going to be very Harry Kane driven. So without further ado, let me say thank you to the patrons of the channel in the Soggy Undies Club, the founder of the 10-inch club as well, Mr. Alan 10-inch Sibley himself. Big up yourself, Alan. Hope you're doing well. 10-inch club, we got Goguma, Mile High, Hotspur, Ellie with Tottenham, THFC Till I Die, and C. Sheeran. Sorry about that, Ellie. Official supporters: Scott M, James Joris, J. Co, David, Jamie, and Jack K. Big up yourselves, official supporters. The Lovers Lane, we got Bobby K, Gina Kim, Tom Markinen, Colin, and C Cubed. Big up yourself. If you just heard your name, or if you see your name scrolling below, feel free to check in the chat or in the comments if you're watching this back. You know I always holler at you. Without further ado, let me bring in the man. How we doing, Colin?
What's up, baby girl?
Hey, how you doing?
Man, doing good. Shoot, Spurs win, you know. But don't we always beat City? Weren't we always gonna beat City?
I mean, that's kind of the idea. They've never won at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, let alone score.
Never scored. Yeah, never scored. Can't even score. So I mean, I had a good feeling going into the match. I really did. I put a little bet on it, put a little bet ski on there. Nothing crazy, but yeah, you know, it was wonderful. I like the way we played. It seemed like we had our usual kind of like save some energy, save some gas for the second half, but like we still played with intensity in the first half, as evidenced by the goal. I don't know, man. It was just good. I'm happy, dude.
Good. Well, I'm glad that you're happy. I know that a lot of Spurs fans are happy as well because, I mean, Harry Kane, let's talk about it. He broke the record. He is now Tottenham Hotspur's all-time leading goal scorer with 267.
Did you see how happy he looked?
He looked very happy. I think everyone was very, very happy. I was blessed just to witness it, and I'm over here in America, as you might know. There is a section I do want to get to a little bit later, Colin, so we'll just kind of chat and shoot the shit for a minute. I got some pictures of some of Harry Kane's goals. I took some screen grabs from. I spent 45 minutes watching Harry Kane goals. I want you to think about that for a second. 45 minutes of goals, and they didn't show the goals but that one time. You know what I'm saying? They showed the goal, showed his face afterwards. Next goal. It took 45 minutes. That's a lot of goal scoring time. I mean, if you think about it.
Yeah, it's more than. Yeah, he's up there. I mean, like it's ridiculous to say that he's not one of the strikers ever. I mean, he's still got years ahead of him. I don't know. It's wild, man. He's had one insane ride of a career so far. And so far, you know, we've seen the way the athletes can play now. So
yeah,
I don't think it's.
Well, I'm very thrilled about it. we got a 10-inch club member checking in. Ellie, big up. She says, pop up with Jacob. Loving your show. You, Traore, lover, you. That is very true. I do love me some Adama. I'm not going to lie to you. Colin, I did want to say that your mic sounds a little funky. I don't know if anyone in the chat can tell me if maybe it's just coming from my end, but...
let me work on it. I have an idea.
Yeah, go ahead. No worries on it. You look like you got a bug on your camera, too. What is that? Is that on my end? We're not going to play Find the Mole. Find the Mole on the camera too long, but Colin... well, big up Ellie. Actually, that reminds me. I forgot, Colin. How could I forget? You know these shows. I always put the link in the Shadowroni. I'm going to put that there. For anybody in the chat who does want to come on the show, have their say, tell us their Harry Kane experiences. Ellie says Colin's mic is a bit funky, and Scott M, another Patreon member checking in. Pick up yourself, Scott M. Says it's a bit off for him as well. So Colin, your mic, maybe just like leave the studio and then come back in, like a full reset type thing. But there is the link in the chat if you do want to come on and have your say about Harry Kane. I do have a little presentation. I know I don't make little presentations for this. I don't make presentations often for this, but I do have some material prepared this evening. I actually didn't finish it. Let me see. How far did I make it through, actually? I still have one, two, that's a whole bunch of goals still. See, here's the thing. There's so many good goals that it was hard to... I did keep count. I like made notes on my phone, Colin, like I was in school or something, and I took notes and I said, okay, number 50. I mean, here, I'll just read it off to you. I said 47. He's dunking on. Or no, wait, 52. He's dunking on him. 56. Arsenal mask. You know what I mean? And so I took some screen grabs, and I just want to talk about some of these goals, and you know, maybe it's a little reminiscence. It's back whenever he was wearing 37 and number 18 and
yeah,
bro, I'm telling you, when I watched that 45 minutes, like the man changed when he put the number 10 on. All of a sudden them goals started looking different. They started looking a little angry, a little grown man, if you will.
Did you
Where's
cry?
C cubed? I don't know.
Did you cry at all when you watched it?
No, I did not cry. We're not within 10 minutes. We're still within 10 minutes, so I'm not going to tell you what exactly I did, but
oh wow, okay.
I'm sure you can use your imagination. What's up, Ed? How you doing? Big up yourself. When are we gonna play pro clubs again? Holler at me. Y'all boys been ducking me since you got the PS5. They left me behind, Colin. They got the PS5 and I got the PS4. They slacking. Scott M. How about Hotspur? My man Hotspur was the most Spurs fan player of the match, not Emerson or Kane. Stick that in your pipe.
I guess you guys were missing the fact that Ben Davis was in the match, and I kind of think he was the best player that played.
You think Ben Davies? Okay. You think
Like
Ben Davies was? Let me pull.
This
Let me.
is for later. I've got numbers. So
I'm kind of curious to hear it now. I mean, I know I did tell you before the show. I said, Colin, you're gonna have to save it because I'm gonna be serious today because I have a presentation. But I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should save the presentation till we're in the meat and bones of this show because I don't want to, you know, blow it too soon. If you know what I mean? Because people are gonna tune in and be like, how are you only talking about 134 when there's all these other goals? But we'll get into it. Let me see. Man City game. Technically the one who had the highest sofa score rating, so whatever weight you want to put on that. Eric Dyer was a 7.2. Ben Davies had a 6.8, and then Christian Romero with the red card had a 6.9. Wow. So that's interesting. Dan Kulusevski had the worst game according to SofaScore. He was the worst player on the pitch, statistically, according to the rating score that SofaScore gives out. Dan Kulusevski was the worst.
Interesting.
We did see Sessignon, unfortunately. That wasn't cool.
You feel that way, huh? You think we're
I
gonna?
really don't like him. No, I really don't like him.
You're gonna
I love
offload him?
Kane Scott nearly as much as PH. Ellie, I put the link in the chat. If you want to come
Nearly,
on and
you
have your
love
say,
Scott
come on.
nearly as much as
I love
Pierre Hoyver?
Kane Scott.
Dang.
So,
Dang. Hey, so real quick question.
mhm.
No, I'll save it.
No, what's your real quick question? It was real quick. What is it?
It's gonna be. I'm saving it.
No, don't save it. Tell me now.
It's after your presentation, dude.
No, I'm not gonna present yet. I'm not gonna give my presentation yet. We got 6 viewers, which shout out to 6 Ias. Make sure you hit that like on the way in.
Shout
Vote in
out
the
to
poll
6.
as well.
Drake.
You know I like to have fun with that poll. Please do take part.
I skipped it. I'll reload it. I'll do the poll.
You always skip it, man.
I
think you're a hater.
I had to get into the chat, bro.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm pretty sure you're a hater. You don't be voting.
All
you know
right,
what they say about people who don't vote.
So would Kane have ever been a good player? Like, had the players around him not been pooping all over the place? Like,
Say that again?
So had like Adebayor continued to score for us like he did on that season where he was on loan, got like 17 goals in the league, I think. And we signed him permanently. I think he got like 9. Soldado never scored anywhere near like 20 goals a season like he was projected to. So if I don't know, do you think that like Kane would have had a good career had those two guys not played way worse than they should have? Like, does he kind of owe his career to like them being really shit? I think it gets talked about a lot, but I like to talk about it.
I really wouldn't know where to begin to try and answer that question for you, my friend.
Like,
I don't know.
Had Soldado been the player that we bought him to be, he was one of our most expensive players at the time. What did he do?
You can say that about a few players actually at this point.
Yeah.
Real quick, actually, let's talk about the. Oh, you startled me, sir. Excuse me,
Hey, buddy.
Mr. Double Cam. Let me see if I can. Oh no, I wasn't trying to show that yet. That was a secret. You're not supposed to see that yet.
No one noticed.
No one
Scott
noticed.
probably clipped it. But
Well, there's only like 6 people watching, so no one noticed. We're good. I'm trying to share something else.
Oh, I have something to share.
Yeah, hit me with it.
No, I'm just kidding. It's just gonna be some Ben Davis stuff. I'm just gonna like put his head on.
I'm actually gonna pull up the team ratings. So if you want to talk about Ben Davies, this is the time.
He was so good. God, he was good. He's like our James Milner. Are you familiar with him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he plays for Liverpool. Yeah, he's played for
I know
Newcastle.
I know in Manchester. I know you know, but I feel like he's kind of similar to him in the way that he works for our team. I don't know. I mean, like kind of a utility player. I know he only plays 2 positions really, but I feel like he could play in the midfield if you really needed him to. And I don't think he would do. I don't think he'd do a bad job. Dude, get off my back, dude. Shut up.
What proof do you have that you can play midfielder? Come on, dude.
That he's got good feet and he's a good dribbler and he could pick a pass. So why couldn't he play in the midfield?
Well, like, isn't that what a left back's supposed to do? I mean, then you can make the argument for a left back.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of those players can do that. I feel like those are 2 positions that are like interchangeable. I feel like left backs and midfielders are like interchangeable positions, like fullbacks and midfielders. I've always felt kind of like that, to a certain degree. They've both got to be able to like attack and defend. I don't know.
Well, apparently Eric Dyer was the best rated out of the back 3. My thought would be that it would be Romero if he didn't get that second yellow. But still, even with 2 yellows, he still was just rated higher than Ben Davies for whatever that's worth. I thought actually Sonny's dribbling looked much improved. I thought Sonny looked more confident on the ball. Did you notice anything different about Sonny?
I did. I know what you're saying about the confidence. He still looks like he's trying too hard. Like he is angry and like knows he needs the goal and is always looking for it and doesn't have his head up and doesn't pick the pass correctly. You know. So I feel like he's trying a little too hard. He needs to let it come to him because it will. He needs to just keep getting into those positions and not forcing it. Because players know that he wants it. They know he's going to force it. They know they can. Yeah, exactly. You know. I don't know. It's a bad situation for him to be in. He just needs to get a goal or two, and start cruising. But he's kind of playing a predictable game. He wants to do the same thing over and over again with the dribbling and then the cutting back over. And I don't know. Kulu does it a lot more effectively these days, but maybe they should work together.
But specifically the City game, Kulu did not do that well, and Sonny did. So
that's great.
It was kind of nice to see Sonny doing that.
It was nice to see Kulu doing bad. Is that what you just said? Are you Scott in this guy?
No, I said it. I was saying
you heard it here first.
See Sonny dribble like that again.
Have you ever seen Scott M?
Scott M talking about Davies says he can't play in the back line, so might as well put him in midfield. He can't be any worse than Højbjerg. I think that's directed at Queen Ellie Højbjerg.
I honestly think that he'd be just as good as Højbjerg. So
I don't think so. Look at Højbjerg. He had a 7.4. He had the assist.
Well, he had a 7.4. What did he had a 7.4? What did my boy have?
6.8.
Oh, I thought you said it was a. Okay.
Ben Davies had a 6.8 and Højbjerg had a 7.4. So but 7.4. Kane had a 7.4. Hugo had a 7.8. Those are kind of the highest ones.
Dang. What did Holland have? 100?
6.8. Same as Ben Davies.
How did he even get that high?
I was going to say, he got locked the fuck up. How did Jack Grealish get a 7.3? He got locked the fuck up, too. Mm-hmm. I think Hugo Lloris got bonus points for punching what's-his-name in the head. Which, honestly...
Did I miss that? I didn't know there was a punch to the head.
I just want to take a second to say... Shout out my man Hugo Lloris. He played the way a keeper is supposed to play. The way I like to play when I was a keeper anyway. Which is, if I see a cross coming into the box, I'm going up and I'm punching something. Something's getting punched when I go into the air. And honestly... it was good to see. So Rodri went up for I guess maybe it was like a deflection or like a failed clearance by probably Ben Davies or Dyer, if I'm honest.
Fuck off.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're not, and I'm gonna fight you the next time that I see you. You're just gonna get rocked in the head. You're not gonna know what happened. I'll be like, that's for talking about Eric Dyer.
But Hugo Lloris, he goes up and he punches the ball and smacks Rodri in the face with his arm, which I thought was a bold move, and I liked it because when I played keeper, it was just I'm really trying to fuck somebody up at the end of the day. I'm trying to meet you in the air and I'm trying to hit you.
Back when you played keeper, the ball was made out of 6 or 7 pieces of leather, all put together, and it weighed 17
the hell you
pounds.
Talking about? I ain't that old.
Man, you look like you're a nom. You're jumping out of helicopters. Hey, man. Hey, well, you're back. You're back home. You're back. Hey, Jake. You're back home.
Yeah, right. I know.
All right. You're not back. You're not back there.
I don't understand what you're referring to.
Every once in a while.
So I'm gonna move on.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting enough, Eric Dyer was rated the back. You know what? Fuck this City game. I'm ready to talk about Harry Kane. I'm done saving my presentation. We're 20 minutes in. I think it's time for presentation.
Presented.
It's time for presentation. Why did I stop sharing this? Here we go. So the first goal I want to talk about, from Harry Kane. This is number 31. I don't know who we were playing. Maybe I should have wrote that shit down. But so he picks up the ball. He had a runaway. Kind of looked like almost he may have been offsides. And he jukes the keeper. So he takes the ball from about the top of the box. That's why I took this first screenshot here. And then I put the next screenshot here to show you that. Oh, no, that's a teaser. Okay. So this is Kane. He picks the ball up here. He dribbles. And then this is so I don't get copyright. Obviously, I'm not going to show the video. So just fair warning. He just does a little juke around the keeper. And honestly, I thought it was like a super cheeky thing to do. This was his 31st goal. So, I mean, he's not too far into his playing career. And he's already Mr. Cheeky. So I thought this was a nice one. And as you can see, the keeper gets sat down on his ass. And he kicks it in from right about here. And sucks it right in there. So that's number 31. That's the first goal I wanted to talk about because honestly, it was nice to see a young Harry Kane playing confident with the ball when he gets the ball out in space. Because, I mean, look at this. He had acres of space. He could have played the easy option and played whoever this guy is. He could have played that. He could have played that. But just nice to see, number 18 Harry Kane. That was nice. I guess I didn't mark any of the goals when he was wearing 37. That's my fault. The next, do you have any? Did you want to say anything about a young dribbling Harry Kane?
Oh well, I mean, he used to play completely differently, and I mean, I'm sure everybody remembers, but he used to be such a different player. With like you said, his dribbling, he had a little bit more pace. He was never like fast, but he had a little more top end, and so whenever he got on it, he could wriggle past a player or two. I know a lot of times he used to create a little bit of space for himself, and he still does. I guess it's always been a Kane trademark, but the little knock it past, knock it away from himself to create a little bit of space and then come onto it and first time it.
Yeah, a lot of these goals are like that. You're right.
Yeah, man. He's got some trademark stuff, but the dribbling is just less and less of his game. You're right, and he's kind of become more of a passer. I miss the dribbling Kane, but that's just part of him growing up. Staying relevant,
Yeah. Well, the next goal I want to talk about is his 47th goal. Queen Ellie said that was her fave goal, the one I just showed, the one where he juked. Interesting. First one that I selected was Ellie's favorite. I'm pretty lethal, I guess, in my selections. Let's see how many pictures.
She probably hates the rest of these.
I have number 47. Fair warning, I do run out of screenshots eventually because I didn't finish all my homework, but we'll run through what I got. So number 47 is, I don't know who we were playing either. I didn't write that down or make any notes about it. Let me see if I made any notes.
Sunderland or Stoke, right?
Oh, I said he's smoking on that pack is what I said. So take that for what you will, because this man was smoking on that pack. So I'm going to run through the pictures real quick just to show you the play, and then I want to talk about it. So, again, this is number 47 career goal for Harry Kane. So he gets the ball about right here. Or, I mean, when the clip starts, he's dribbling right here. And so he's dribbling past this guy. And this guy, as you can see, is holding his hand.
Oh, right I love those kids. I love those kids so much. I love this goal. This goal was magic. I love this goal, bro.
And then he gets rid of hanging out with this dude.
That's Virgil van Dijk. That's Virgil van Dijk. That's Southampton. That's Virgil van Dijk right there.
Oh, that's why I said smoking on that Hampton pack. So he plowed over this guy because this guy thought he was gonna play with Harry Kane, and then this guy he just went around. and then takes a looks like a right-footed shot from just right here, and it goes past the keeper. It was a beautiful, beautiful play.
Kane's awesome. And,
That is
and
Van Dijk. Look at his little
he
bun.
made
Look at
he
that
made
little.
Virgil van Dijk look like a dummy that game. Like a big dummy, and it, like multiple times. And that kid's so sexy. I had it. Well, I had like the cheap AliExpress version, so it's gone. I wore
I
it.
mean, look at
I
this
wore
man.
it
He's
the
holding
amount
his
of time.
hand. He's like, "Please don't let me go, Mr. Kane.
Please, Harry Kane. Please, please, Harry.
Don't let me go." And then then he jukes all these dudes. I
And
mean,
he's
it
like,
was just a beautiful.
no, you can't be my friend.
Yeah, he was smoking on that pack.
Yeah, boom.
Okay, the next goal. Is there anything else you wanted to say about the
No, just
Southampton
that
goal?
he took a lot of shots. That was also, I bet, I feel like that shot was probably close to the keeper. He was kind of like pretty good at that, like shooting almost like at the keeper. You know what I mean? Putting him
Mm-hmm.
close, so they had to like get all like I don't know. I feel like it's oh
No,
those
he took
shots
the
that are
shot
close.
from like right inside the box, and a lot of these
Where did
goals that I
where did he put
like,
it? Do you remember where he put it? I can't remember where he put that.
bottom right, his bottom right.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice. I
That's
mean, he curled it
yeah,
around the.
that's sexy.
It was
Cool.
mighty, mighty. Wait, hold on.
Mighty Boss Jones.
The next goal I want to talk about is number 52. This is the only screenshot I have because it was a cross that came in from this left-hand side. And I just wanted to show you Harry Kane here. Look at this man. He got up and he's dunking on this man. And all I had was dunked. Let me see if what my note said. 52 dunked on him. That's what I got written down for this. Dunked on him. I think it was against Crystal Palace. It was against Crystal Palace because I texted Michael after this one and I was like, bro, he straight up just dunked on that man. I wish I'd taken the screenshot after this because this guy right here, he's laying on the floor. And I thought that was a very nice one. Might not be one of the most memorable goals, but for me, I'd love it when a big striker, goes up strong, high points the ball, puts a man on his ass. Like that's a beautiful, beautiful goal in my opinion.
Yeah.
I have a few of those, a few of him just dunking, and then the next goal, obviously,
He's not even that big, and he can't even jump that high. I don't know. He just knows where to be. It's weird.
His timing. It's timing and football IQ at the end of the day, in my opinion. What a man.
But apparently he didn't really have a very good football IQ before he started training with Poch. That was his thing. He wasn't arriving in the right places at the right time, or like making the right decisions. And Poch told him, and then he like started watching his tape and like I don't know, becoming a freak about it and got a lot better. All because of Pochettino, supposedly. Wow. Crazy.
That's interesting, Colin. Sorry, I'm trying to also like do the next goal pick up where I left off before, because that's kind of why the show started late, was I didn't finish taking all the photos I wanted to take. But let me move on to this goal because, Colin, I feel like you're going to have something to say about this goal. It is his 56th goal coming up. And this is obviously against Arsenal.
Oh man,
North London Derby.
On the list. Yeah,
And
that was sick. Dele just like kept it in, like just barely, like backheeled it kind of. Kane, does he take a touch? Yeah, Kane takes one touch.
he took like maybe 1-2 touches because he heals it like right here, or it was back here, and then he takes 1-2, and this is right before the shot. I mean, look at where he's at.
Yeah,
the fact that fucking goes in.
Dude, he put a ridiculous amount of like whip on it, and it just caught the post, baby. Kiss right in. It's beautiful. That was one of the. Oh, as soon as it left his foot, I was like, "That's probably a goal." It just seemed like one. Didn't you think so, bro? Didn't you think like that's for sure going in? 100%. No way that's not a goal. He used to always be like that. Almost
I
every
mean,
time
honestly,
him or like back in the day, him or Erickson could hit the ball and be like, yeah, probably goal probably, yeah. I bet he does.
I mean, but from this angle, to me, I would have never thunk it. I would have never thought that from this angle that man would have hit that. I mean, or at least the
That
goalkeeper would
man,
allow it to.
that man,
You're right.
that's Harry Kane, sir.
He is that man.
He can do, and he is him.
He really is. As you hear in the background, I am snapping some photos. Is there anything else you want to say about this? I mean, this is a very iconic celebration. It's unfortunate that we drew that game, but whenever he's running and he's ripping that mask off,
Slides on his butt, and he's like,
yeah,
the face he's making, yeah.
That's beautiful.
He looks especially British there.
This next goal was a half volley from outside the box. Okay, so let me zoom in.
Whoa, against City, it looks like too. That's pretty sick.
So it was a corner, or it was a free kick from over here, and it was like it bounced.
It was like a snapshot thing. Like he like real quick, like. All right, or am I not?
Yeah, no, it like rolled to it, bounced to him. So it took some bounces, and it went to him, and then he just kind of half volleys it. I think it was on the up bounce whenever it came through, and then right in the back of that, it was a beautiful goal. Beautiful goal.
I don't remember that one with like for real.
It was number 85. Number 85.
85, huh?
Goal number 85.
Dang, he's good. He scored a lot of goals.
And these are bangers from way down, like way out of town.
Yeah.
The next goal I want to talk about is number 87.
No.
I got two photos on that. So for this, I wanted to show you because this is where he picks up the ball right here. Yeah, versus Everton. Picks up the ball right here. And then he shoots it right about here.
Whoa,
look at that
Bale
thing.
territory.
It goes
Bale territory, buddy.
And this fucking keeper couldn't do shit. It was very nice. It was very beautiful.
That keeper, I think, is Jordan Pickford. Where did it go? Where did the ball end?
This is a long time ago. This is goal number 87.
Yeah, Pickford's been there for a grip.
Yeah. I don't know.
Zoom in. Enhance.
Where would you like me to zoom in? Oh wait, wrong screen. Enhance. Oh, enhance the keeper. There's no like.
Yeah, I want to be able to. Is he crying? Is he crying?
Not yet, because he does think he has a chance. He does think he has a chance.
And he's screaming at his teammates. It's like, what the heck? And he's got a dumb haircut. That's ported on.
This is before the shot goes in. So I think at this moment he's got to be feeling like, oh yeah, like I can do.
I'm
something.
Probably fine. Like, what's this guy gonna do from there? He's way out. He's way out of town.
He's way out of town. What's he gonna do?
I'm good. He's like, I could probably just think of what he's gonna do after the match.
Let's see. What note did I have? What number was? I think I just said long rocket. Yeah, I put 87. Long rocket is all I got.
That's gross. Notes. That's perverted.
Because he shoot it from right here, dude. That's like.
It's got a weird. It looks like it's gonna have a really weird trajectory.
It was like. This is what it was doing. I mean, look at that.
Did it even go fast? It looked like it went slow.
No, it was a rocket, bro. It was a rocket. Yeah.
Mile High Hotspur, Leo.
What up, Leo?
Hey, Leo, I just wanted to tell you, man, that alright, it's probably a weird place to say this, but you're really cool, man.
This is a safe place.
You're really cool, and I'm glad that you're my friend.
You hear that, Leo? You're really cool, and he is glad that you're his friend. Let's see here. Well, Leo, I don't know what you're doing tonight, but put the link somewhere in the chat. Yeah, the chat ain't even.
No, you
There's not
didn't.
too many
No,
people in the chat.
no, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I just pinned it, so you can
Oh,
find it at the
I say
top.
Scott M would be here if you did.
No, Scott M doesn't join until the very end, and then he just skirts in to see. Um, he just skirts in at the last second just to see what's cracking at the end. Say hello, which that's a real one. He's a.
Oh, Elias is joining soon. Boom. On a
Very
cab
nice.
now. Sounds dope. Sounds like a cool life.
Ellie, the
Ellie wants
link
to
is.
join.
Well, I'll just fucking throw it. It's pinned to the top, but Ellie, for you, I'm gonna re-put it in the chat right now. There you go.
Yeah, acts like it's a hard thing to do. Yeah, acts like it's a hard thing to do.
I mean, it's a little hard. It's a little complicated.
Come on, dude.
It's a little
Does all
complicated.
that time in Nam just like really hurt your brain?
Excuse me?
You look like a Vietnam.
You need to quit talking about Nom, bro. Don't stop saying Nom on my channel. I don't want to talk about that. That is all around awful atrocity of human history that I don't want to think about. So I did not serve. None of my family served, but it is still an atrocity. And thank you for that, Colin, because I was definitely not trying to talk about Vietnam. So this goal, the next one I want to talk about is number 89. So really in this short little order, I went from 85, 2 goals later to 87, and then 2. So he was impressing me a lot in this little short span of things. 89. So I believe this is Dele Alli right here. And Dele Alli crosses it. So this ball is in the air right now. And here's Kane at the top of the box. Well, he just entered the box. And then there's this guy who he thought he could put hands on Harry Kane, which, I mean, I just want to say, like, why you think you could put hands on my man's Harry Kane? Big up Aaron Dub. Says morning all, just waking up for a long day. Wake up with Jacob and Collie. There you go. That's not, has a nice little tune to it. I'll be humming the tune all day. Big up yourself, Aaron. We're talking about Harry Kane goals. Right now I'm on number 89. We haven't been talking about all of them, just the ones that I'm super duper impressed with. So this goal, number 89, here's the before. So Dele crosses it in. He gets control of the ball. Then this guy puts his hands on him. So he's going to do something to this man that really I don't think the man wanted. And as you can see, the man is now on the ground. He said, "Get your fucking hands off me."
That was Slim Kane.
And then he dribbles it. He dribbles to about right here and just crack behind. I mean, the keeper has no chance when you have Harry Kane, who just busted this man's ass. Pretty sure he retired after this. That's what they said. Shout out at whoever the fuck on Twitter. But he took this ball and he went about right here and then blah, blah.
Kane used to be quicker. Like he used to have more of a snap to his shots, and like he used to. Obviously, you can see there was a lot more lean. Like now he's like thick and like slightly ponderous with this. I don't know. I don't want to say that exactly, but he's just not nearly as. Back in the day, you never knew when he was just gonna dribble, whip.
I mean,
shot. You know,
look,
like,
I'll show you again. Just to attribute to your point as well. Mm-hmm. This ball's coming in. This man just burnt this man. He looks like he's offside, but that's just because obviously he's got that Harry Kane prowess, that timing to get onside. Gets the ball. So he had already touched the ball, and then this man put his hands on him. And then he got this man's ankles broken, took the ball, popped it right here. Beautiful. Beautiful goal.
Left-footed, I'm sure, because he's so good with both feet. I mean, it's just...
I did write for one of these weak foot, but then I thought about, like, does he have a weak foot?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Also, I guess I ought to check my phone. I just realized it. Okay. But yeah, I mean, his weak foot Well, I mean, he's left clearly, but I mean, it's really not bad at all. I think if he could only use his left foot, he'd still be one of the top strikers in the Prem.
Why don't you think he can use his left foot still?
Oh no, I'm saying even if he could only use his left, he would still be one of the best strikers in the Prem. Like, say that he's not allowed to shoot with his right foot. Like, they handicap him to make the league more fair, to make Holland feel better. So they say, Kane, you can only shoot with your left foot. He would still be one of the top strikers in the Premier League. That's a fact.
Maybe. It's a great goal. I just took another photo of. The next goal I want to talk about is goal 100. Do you remember his goal 100, Colin?
No, not. I mean, maybe once you show me.
Wait a minute.
Is that the one that was one where he looked like he's crossing it in and it was like whoosh?
So he's right here. Yeah, you see him here?
This
is right before he kicks the ball.
Everton.
And then this is... So the ball goes way up from that corner where I just showed you. From here. And this ball goes through the air, flying real high, and it kind of looked like a cross. I think you're right.
Yeah, he was crossing it, I promise.
And the ball is hitting right here in the back of the net. Like,
I think he even says in the interview that he was crossing.
But I mean, for your number 100.
Yeah,
your number
that's
100.
Crazy. Winks scored a goal like that recently.
Oh my god. It was not recently. That was like 3 years ago.
Dude, COVID like skewed time for me. I don't know what recently is anymore.
I guess recently is. Recently is one of those words that's relative. The next goal I want to talk about is goal number 110. So,
ew, I hate this goal.
What? Why do you hate this goal?
Bro, I'm totally kidding, man. I just know you love it.
I see someone has popped up with Jacob tonight. He looks like he's in a cab. Let's see how he sounds.
Hello,
Elias.
How do I sound right now?
You sound like you're in a cab.
You sound like you're in a cab.
Do I sound really bad?
No, it doesn't sound too bad at all.
Okay. Yeah, actually,
How
I'm
you
going
doing?
from one office to another office, and the traffic here is a bit crazy.
That's unfortunate. I don't like traffic myself. What's up? How do you feel about Harry Kane breaking the record?
Amazing. Have you all seen the shot that I did on my channel? I mean, I was like, when I saw that goal, I just shouted because I was at a watch along, and I just shouted very big. Some of them, they haven't still seen it, and they were like, "Oh, you spoiled it for us." I was just so happy.
Well, speaking of happy, I have to... say what's up to Leo. How we doing, dog?
Hey,
what's
Leo.
up? Let me
chilling, bro.
take
Thanks
this
for that
away for a
intro.
second. What's up? How you doing?
Bro,
Since Colin's not
bro.
here, I'll move you to the top shelf. There you
Yeah.
go. Look
What's
at
up,
that.
Colin? Elias, what's going on, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
He's riding in a
I
cab.
was just eating this huge ass gummy bear that's like this big, dude.
I think
I
you
love
showed me
gummies.
that when you were like still
I
working
did,
on
bro,
it.
Bro, it's almost. I mean, I got like abdominal and 2 legs left, Hobie.
How do you feel? Well, Elias, first, I'm sorry I cut you off.
It's okay,
I'm gonna come to you, Leo, in a sec, and then I'll come back to my presentation. We'll come back to my presentation in a second.
Actually, you can ask Leo first while I just reach my office, then I can talk very clearly. Yeah.
Oh, so now you leaving now after I just gave you the floor? That's how it is.
Sorry. You can talk to Leo first.
No, I'm just playing.
I'll listen.
Go ahead, take care of your shit. Leo, My dog, how you feeling? Harry Kane broke the record. It's history. We witnessed history at the end of the day. I was talking about some of the goals earlier, but before we talk about any of those goals, what's your initial feelings about Harry Kane breaking the record? What does it mean to you?
Bro, it's a special. It was a special moment to be able to watch the record get broken. Being as I've seen a good part of those 267 goals, um, you know, I'm pretty sure, just like you guys, I watched the whole 45-minute video that Tottenham put out earlier today.
You did. Oh,
And I
dude,
watched
come on.
every single second of it. And it
Cool.
actually made me remember, bro, that like Harry Kane has had some freaking worldies, bro. Some worldies.
Bro, he's the
And
man.
they get overshadowed by, by my favorite goal, of course, and Ellie put there too that it's her favorite goal when he rips his face mask off, and the bender, the curler against the scum, the filth. But dude, there's so many goals that can easily just replace that one, in the drop of a dime, because, the assist from Vertonghen, assist from Alderweireld, an assist from Deli, a lot of assists from Ericsson, a lot of assists from Sonny. So there, dude,
Davies too.
I was privileged, and it made my day after a long cold day at work to just come home and watch, a 45-minute video of the greatest striker in the Premier League that just so happens to wear number 10 in lily white. And yeah, man, it gave me a smile on my face. But kind of to retract and answer your question, bro. Oh, a fucking special moment, homie. A special moment. I could say it's up there with last season when Sonny scored them goals to get the golden boot.
Ooh, that was a
Not
good
gonna
moment
lie, I was
too.
at the pub watching that, made me cry. And something like this too yesterday, brings tears to your eyes if you're really just that passionate about your club, bro. You're witnessing something that has not been done in our lifetime as Spurs fans, for all four of us. Um, Granted, there's other people, in the community that have seen, um, that did watch Jimmy Greaves or that know more about him, But I mean, we're the generation that knows Harry Kane and up. So
Yeah, I mean, he's our
stoked, bro.
generation, right? He's our Glenn Hoddle. He's our Jimmy Greaves. He's
Yeah.
our everything you want to say. Like, that's what I think is so special for me, is like to witness history like that. Like,
Hmm.
real quick, just to draw a comparison to the NBA. Like, I don't like LeBron James, but he's about to break the all-time scoring record, which is a record that's been held since. I mean, it's been a long time since someone's broken that record.
Yeah.
I don't like him, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna tune in to watch the moment that he breaks that record, because it's just, it's one of those things. It's history. And it's just a matter of time, in my opinion, until he breaks the Premier League. If he stays in the Premier League, hopefully he stays with Tottenham. But man, real quick, Aaron Dubb says, smug moment, told all three of y'all we'd win 1-0. Harry breaks the record. You did. He did say it. You did say it, my friend.
Yeah.
You should have put some money on that, dog, because you called it from the offset. Truly a world-class player. The lack of respect Harry gets from other clubs, jealous fans, 1,000%.
Bro, and you actually made a fucking very valid point the other day on the stream when you said that Harry Kane gets almost disrespected when it comes to the whole trophy thing. Not having a club trophy, and you said that that's a Tottenham Hotspur problem. That's not a Harry Kane problem. Because if Harry Kane opens up his trophy cabinet, it's fucking jam packed. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to shout that out, because you did call that the other day, bro. That a lot of people do harp on him and give him shit. I get the feeling that
It's
when
not really
we do win a
deserved, right?
trophy,
Because like
no,
I
it's
posted it on my Snapchat, and there's a guy that I worked at the Dallas Cowboys with. I'm not gonna say his name because he's a fucking asshole. But he only sends me shit when it's to talk shit about Tottenham, and you know,
That's how
I've known
everybody
him
is,
from
bro.
way back in the day. So
Yeah.
he's a Real Madrid fan. So it's like, why are you even talking to me? You know what I mean? Like your league's fucking bottom below my shit. So don't talk to me. But
Yeah.
he always got some shit to say. So I put on my Snapchat, like, obviously when Harry scored that goal, I'm showing it and I'm like, he broke the record, and I'm singing he's one of our own, which, can we sing that real quick one time for the one time? He's one of our
He's
own.
one of our
He's
own.
one of
He's
our
one
own.
of our own.
Harry
Hey,
Kane. He's one of
he's
our
one of
own.
our own.
Yeah.
He's got a huge dong. He's got a huge dong. Harry Kane. He's got a huge dong. It's
Heard it's 2
14
feet
foot
long.
long. It's 14 foot long.
I was texting Michael. Hold up. I did say something. I said something because you know, like you said, you listened to the you watched the goal that they put out, um, and I heard them say, excuse me, in the 17-18 season, I was like, 17-18, how many fucking hat tricks did he have? Like, remind me, because I've counted 7. Like, and I
I
think
thought
the
it was
person said
6.
6,
Yeah,
7.
yeah,
No, it
yeah.
was 7. I remember clearly at one point in the journey of this 45-minute video, they were like, and that makes 7 hat tricks. It's the year he broke. So he goes, in 2017, he won the Golden Boot for most goals across all of Europe. He was fucking different that year. That's what Michael
Yeah.
says. And then I replied,
Mhm.
so you're telling me his cock is 2 feet long? I don't know what other way to sum that thing up,
I
but that's
think he scored 4 goals
insane.
too that season. 4 goals in a game that season too.
What a man. What a man.
Yeah.
Elias, you're in a taxi again. Can you talk?
I can talk. I can talk. Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and finish what you initially were saying. What were you know, what did it mean to you to witness the Harry Kane breaking of a historical record?
I mean, it's amazing feeling. And he has, I think, silenced a lot of critics because just the day before he did that, actually Pep Guardiola made a comment about him that actually it doesn't really matter whether he has trophies or not. Uh, it all that matters actually is that he's an actually excellent player. He's a class. He's a legend in his own words. So, and just after that one day, him breaking that record, it proves that point itself in itself. I mean, how many rival managers would actually praise a player like that, where he always beat you? But Pep Guardiola, being that sort of manager, the legend Pep himself is, he actually appreciated that. I mean, he has won a lot of trophies. He understands the value of that sort of records and the accolades that Kane has. Uh, I think there is no argument already there that yeah, in any way Kane is below anything. He is a legend himself. Premier League will always remember him, and yeah, I mean I'm happy about that. But definitely, it doesn't mean that we shouldn't be winning trophies. I think trophies would actually do. It's like that. It's like that. Maybe the garland that you put on an accolade, or the ribbon that you put on a trophy. For Kane, actually, that would be that thing that if now we win trophies, it will be just wonderful. I think he deserves it. So FA Cup this year, I think we should be winning it, or for Harry Kane at least, and for the fans definitely.
Very well said. I do want to win the FA Cup. I do agree with you there. Um, I don't know how much y'all got to see, but I'll pick up. At, let's pick up at the century mark. How about that? This is goal 100, Leo. So Harry Kane's right here. If you can see the screen, this wiggling cursor. This is where Harry Kane takes the shot from, and then it ends up flying into the left side of the net. I mean, this is the goalkeeper. You can see he's airborne. Do you remember this goal specifically?
Yeah, bro, of course. I just seen it not that long ago. Look, I'll be real sure. I don't remember it like on the day that it happened.
Okay, okay. I was just wondering because
Because
I don't either. I wasn't supporting Tottenham at that time, but it was number 100. So I'm like, did anyone really care? Was anyone super impressed that like goal 100? He's taking maybe he was crossing it, but I'm gonna say he took a shot from right here, and I mean, that was impressive.
That's against Leicester?
Yeah, it
Or
looks
is
that
that
way.
yeah. Or that's actually Everton.
Preston?
That's actually Everton. Everton.
Everton? Fuck Everton. So this is where we left off, which is
Huddersfield.
goal number 110.
Yeah, that's a peach right there, bro, against Huddersfield.
Oh, this one, the 100 was Huddersfield?
No, I
this
think
one was
that's
West Brom.
this one.
I thought this was West Brom. 110. I may be wrong.
Pretty sure that's Huddersfield.
So he gets the ball here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he gets the ball here, and then he cuts to his left and dribbles, and he takes a shot from here. So here's the ball right here. That's the ball. And this is where you can't even see him because he just broke this man's ankles. Because if you remember, motherfucker.
That's a left-footed strike as well, too, Jacob.
Yeah. Again, talking about the weak foot that we were referring to earlier. So here he is. He gets the ball here. Backs man, cuts it this way. So look at this guy here in this photo. And then we'll go to the next photo. And look, he's right here. So he just took this man for a ride, essentially, across the top of the box. Took a shot. He loved this spot right here.
Mm-hmm.
What is the half circle on top of the box? I don't know what the technical term is. The fucking area they let the goalie.
Homie.
The what?
The D.
The what? The
D. The D.
I always said it was like the place that they let me manhandle the ball.
Yeah.
Because they let you like drop kick in this area and shit. That's all I really know about it. But anyway, goal 110. That was an impressive goal because at this time he's taking the ball on and he's shooting from distance, and it's just impressive to me. Another outside of the box shot. Like, come on, talk about Mr. Wet. Let's see this next one.
In basketball where you get posterized. Right? Yeah, they call it getting posterized. How many posters can you make out of this highlight reel, bro? Harry Kane just posterizes everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Some of these headers, bro, like insane. Some of these headers inside the box, like just dunking, posterizing players, like you said. I mean, let's see. Which one do I got next? Number 116. What the fuck? Oh, these are out of order because I named them differently. Damn it. My bad. Okay, so this is Harry Kane. As we were talking about, poster. For this, I put little boy
That's
dunk.
a good poster right there.
Little boy dunked on. What notes did I have? Number 116.
Against Stoke.
Big man's little boy header off of Davies cross. So Davies crossed this in. Let's see. Maybe that's why I took the shot from way out here because Davies was like was down here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if the next photo shows. No, it doesn't. I
remember watching that one. He's really far out there, bro, and drilled in a perfect fucking cross.
It in. So Aurier too. He had some swingers for Harry Kane. Kind of miss that guy. Not gonna lie. And some people are not gonna agree with that, but so if you see Harry Kane here, he's going over the man because, quite frankly, he wants another poster. And then here you can see the man is on the ground. And there's Harry Kane running off to celebrate. So that was goal number 116. The next goal I want to talk about is goal number 129. This is a Sonny heel flick. So it was a corner from here. This is Sonny. Right there. Yeah. So it was a corner that got swung in, and he just like heel flicks it. Right? So he heel flicks it. That's where the ball is right there. Swings in. He takes it on his heel. And then Harry Kane controls it to his feet. So I'm looking over here now. Harry Kane just like controls it. So Sonny heel flicks it over everybody. It just magically falls to Harry Kane for a tap in. It's a tap in, so it's not one of those goals that you're like, oh my God, wow. But it was like the beginning stages of him and Sonny's blossoming relationship. And I just thought it was beautiful because, first of all, to be aware when someone flicks the ball, because there's what, 10, 12 people in between them? So
Yeah. On a corner kick, you have a whole team.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he's trying to look through all those people. Sonny heel flicks it up to him like, it was just super impressive. Do you remember watching this one on the replay, Leo?
Is this this would have been against Newport County? I think was a FA Cup game.
Mm-hmm. It was a some kind of cup game.
Yeah, and that's against Newport County, which would have been like a League Two team. That doesn't mean that it makes it easier. That doesn't, you know what I mean? I just put in context to the goal.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was impressive. Again, I just thought it spoke to the blossoming relationship between, the budding. It was a budding relationship. I'll put it that way. Super impressive goal. One of the ones that stood out to me in the Harry Kane highlight reel. Let's see. The next goal I want to talk about is number 131, which is another poster. So if you see here, Harry Kane is once again, this is against Arsenal, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
So this is another Davies cross. Davies, that's what I've got. Right. So here's Davies down here. He just swung this in on his left foot. So it just swung like this. It went whew, swung over, and there's the ball. There's Harry Kane. He just headed it. Oh, so here it is. See, these are in fucked up order. So here's Ben Davies crossing it in. And then over here is Harry Kane. Nice cross. Where the fuck is this? Where the fuck is this now?
You would think if you were to look at that play, not knowing that this is a Harry Kane comp, you're like, where the fuck is that ball going to end up at? You know, where are you putting that ball to get a goal? You know, and if I remember correctly, bro, Kane just sprints behind that second defender there and just kind of Cristiano Ronaldo's it up in the air, bro. It just fucking puts it in the back of the sack. But another excellent delivery from Davies.
Ronaldo gets so, highly touted, rightfully so, for, his aerial game. I just can't help but think, like, what about Harry Kane, man? Why isn't he in that discussion for GOATs? Because honestly, like,
it's because he's a Spurs player, Jacob.
Some of these goals are disgusting.
If he was, look, bro, if he was maybe Argentinian, if he was Brazilian, homie, then I mean, I hate to say it, then it's probably like another conversation. But for some reason, bro, the English don't get. I mean, look at Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney could have easily been goated, but he doesn't get the recognition that he deserves. And he came up, in the same era as Ronaldo and early Messi days.
I don't know if I think. I've never thought Rooney was goaty necessarily, but he was definitely a generational talent.
For sure.
Definitely a generational talent. Sorry, I'm taking a screenshot. I'm trying to work ahead so I don't catch up without having more examples of goals that stood out to me, because I did a lot of homework, Leo. There goes Elias. See ya. Let's see. Next one. So that's number 131. Davies swinging that shit in there. Colin, are you still there? So yeah, Davies swings that in. He goes over the top, heads that thing there.
Poster, homie.
Poster. Put his ass on a poster. Let me take that. North London Derby. I mean, I was like, okay, versus Arsenal, number 131, big boys in. That's hella impressive to me. Big ups, Ben Davies. This is number 40.
Chelsea.
I think it's Leicester, maybe. I think it might be Leicester.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is. You're
So
right. I just thought
number
that was
one-
Willian right there.
I don't know who it is, but this man gets his ankles taken because look where.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have taken a third photo. I was trying to hurry. So he's right here, and Harry Kane got the ball right where the ref is. So he got the ball here. He dribbles here, and then he kind of does like he stops, but then he picks it back. You know, he kind of does that like stop, let me keep going
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
He does that. See, this man's trying to block the shot. He thinks Harry Kane's about to shoot. But Harry Kane takes another touch, gets inside the box, takes a shot off his right foot, curls around the keeper. I mean, it literally just curls ever so beautifully, nestles into the side netting. And that's another thing. How many times this man hit the side netting like so nicely? Harry Kane.
You know, if I could say one thing about Harry Kane's goals, and this is just
Please
like
do.
a side note,
Yeah.
he has the record for goals in our club, bro, and all the goals. He bags his penalties, but it's not like he's got like 30 pens. You know what I mean? He doesn't even have like 20 pens, bro. So most of his goals,
many.
his goals are definitely strikers' goals. You know, open play. I think maybe there was maybe 3 free kicks, 2 of them deflected, and then I mean I could probably say like maybe 10 or less pens, bro. That he had. So yeah, that's another fucking accolade, bro. Like, you know, how many golden boots does this man have compared to people that bag like 8, 9, 10 pens in a season?
True. And then a lot of people call him like, oh, he's a stat patter because he's because of the penalties. He takes
ridiculous.
penalties. But that doesn't even check
ridiculous.
out. That don't check out. Oh my god. This one I'm screenshotting right now. Mamma mia, mamma mia. This man, he's dangerous. Ooh. Oh my god. Just trying to make sure I take a little bit extra picture because while I'm going through these, I'm like, I wish I would have taken just one more screenshot to show where this thing exactly went. Because if I showed you it curled and just tucks in like right there, I mean, keeper had no chance.
Mm-hmm. Impossible place for the keeper to get that goal.
I mean, the keeper's in perfect position. He's already starting to move to that direction, but it's too late. It's too late. The next goal I want to talk about is number 144. Looks like a dunk. This is the only picture I got. I think it was a Trippier. I think Trippier from down here, because there's Trippier down there. Let me zoom in. So Trippier's down here. He just crossed it in, and it's a swinger. And so he dunked on this man. Just another dunk. I just wanted to put, as you can see in the title up here, dunk on baby.
Babies.
I mean, he dunked on this man.
Yeah, that's a poster, homie.
Bro, another poster. He got up over this man. Like, how many times I didn't even do them all. I didn't even like do all the dunks. I'm just like, these are the ones where it looked violent. It was a violent dunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, then Vince Carter's.
Man. This is goal 144. There's still another fucking 120 some odd goals that he scores after this. This is Ellie says still can't find the link.
You want me to send it? I can send it to her on
can
WhatsApp,
you send
bro.
it to her? Ellie, check your WhatsApp. It's about to get sent to you. Yeah. Aaron Dub, off to work, lads. Have a good stream. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks for checking in. Please hit that like on the way out if you haven't already, and take a vote in the poll. We got 12 votes, 11 likes. Right now, the winner looks like King Kane from the lane breaks the record. Is number 1.
I just sent it to you, Ellie, if you're interested.
And then second
I'm
place.
off to work, lads.
I'm off to work, lads.
I'm off to work, lads.
You ain't gonna do. I'm not gonna. I'm fucking it up. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. Nope. I'm talking about Harry Kane. Not gonna do my shitty Irish accent. Let's see. Where were we? Where were we? Bum, bum.
Just let the posters continue, homie.
The posters. I mean, I've got a few more of those too. Again, going over the man. Violence. Just very impressive violence. What's up, Elias? How you doing?
I'm back.
You were back. Hello. Did you watch the 45 minutes of Harry Kane scoring?
No, I haven't.
What's wrong with you? Were you asleep when it dropped?
No, I think I was just about to sleep when it dropped.
They actually put out another. I think NBC Sports put out a Premier League thing with Alan Shearer and Harry Kane, where he actually in the training pitch redoes a couple of Alan Shearer's favorite Harry Kane goals. So that's a good watch as well too.
Well, I think when you have 45 minutes before you watch a show, before you watch a movie, you better do it for Harry Kane. Watch the video, Tottenham Hotspur's YouTube, Spurs play, etc., etc. You can find it everywhere. This man chooses violence on several occasions. So you really can't look away because it's quick. It's 45 minutes, but all the goals they're bang, bang, bang. You know what I mean? You get one look at it. That's all you get. Next goal. No replays. He's a dog. This next one, bro. Let me show you this next one.
Wait, did you take a screenshot of all the 267 goals there?
No, I took a screenshot of my favorite ones, the ones that stood out to me that I wanted to talk about. So this is in the Champions League versus Barcelona, it looks like. Harry Kane got the ball over. Can you see my cursor? He got the ball here. And so he dribbles at the man and then cuts it to his right. And as you can see, homie's down. Homie down.
Goal was this one, Jacob?
Barcelona in the Champions League. Goal number 146.
46, okay. I actually pulled up the video so I could reference it and see what's up.
Okay, good. Yeah, cool. It's number 146. I wish I had timestamps. I should have written timestamps, but I didn't. But it's number 146. Did I say 7 or 6? 146. And so he gets the ball here, jukes this man, and then curls it on his right foot, and it nestles nicely into the bottom right-hand corner. Just beautiful to see him do this with confidence versus a huge team at the time in Barcelona. I mean, Lionel Messi, you ain't doing nothing to stop that. So
you ain't doing nothing.
Shout out Conor McGregor, but just pure class, the man Harry Kane. Did you get a chance to watch it yet?
Yeah, bro, I'm doing that. He curls it around the couple of defenders.
Is that PK or not? Is that?
Let me.
It looks like
the
PK.
only complaint I have, Jacob, about the video is they didn't do any replays, bro. You have to fucking stop the video and watch it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just double tap on the right.
PK.
It rewinds PK. 5 seconds. Curls that shit around PK. I don't know who their right back is, but he got tossed, and then he curls it around PK.
That was TT, and PK. Yeah.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah, look at PK right there. He's probably thinking of cheating on Shakira right there.
Leo? Yeah, right after this.
That's why they scored.
The hips lied to me, bro. The next one I want to talk about is 157, Leo. So I'll give you time to get there while I go and talk about it. Because it's all still fresh on my mind. Oh, no, it's my last one I have in this little pocket.
Okay. Against Wolves.
He picks the ball up here, and I made sure to get a shot so you could see kind of where he is, how far away he is. And he dribbles. So he has the ball at this point, and he dribbles all the way down to about right here. And then he cuts it on his left, sends this buddy wondering, do I have my ankle support on today? Because he's about to get his ankles.
You're going to need it.
No, that
'Cause
ankle
you
looked
gonna
like it's
need
about
it.
to go. Yeah. So then he puts the ball onto his left foot and curls it. And this thing,
Peach.
and it freaking like, bro, I'm telling you, if it was 2 inches to the left, it might ricochet off the post because it hits the side netting. And that's another thing I'm talking about. I was like, bro, the side netting game of this man is not to be fucked with.
Yeah, if I could give kind of like a little bit of context to this goal,
Please do.
anybody familiar with Arjen Robben? This is an Arjen Robben goal right here, driving up the flank, cutting into his left and using what is, you know, essentially his weak foot here, and just literally curling it in a peach to how Jacob alluded to the side netting there. A beautiful goal, bro. Like I said, Arjen Robben-esque for sure.
It was beautiful. The next one I'm going to talk about was that 157 dribbles outside the box shot is 169, and I believe it is versus Leicester. Hang on one second. I'm going to have to unshare this, and I'm going to have to reshare it because I've been moving some of the files around. I've been taking some more screenshots while the show's been going. Been trying to multitask here. Let's see. Open with preview. There we go. Uh-oh. All right, this should work. Apologies for those of you watching this back on replay. Like, why did this man just go quiet? I'm pulling up some more goals that I wanted to talk about real quick.
And the goal you're gonna pull up is a good one too, bro. It's one that I think a lot of us forget about.
First, let's see what notes I have. 175, or no, 169. Falling down. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
God dang it, man! I keep messing my thing up. 1 second. Bear with me. Go here, go there, and there. Okay, now I can see it. Falling down, I have written down goal number 169. Looks like Leicester. He gets the ball, I believe. Dele Alli threads the needle very elegantly, I might add. And Harry Kane. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see where he's falling down. This is his foot right here. He's cocking the foot back as he's falling down, and this is the ball right here. So he's cocking the foot back, falling down. I mean, let me see how many I got.
I thought he headbutted it with that third leg.
I mean, here's the ball right here. Nah, that's a straight chip shot. That's a dink, the putt.
Yeah,
This is one of my favorite goals.
That's one of your favorite. The one where he's falling and he kicks it while he's falling down. That was so good.
Yep. It was a good one.
The fact, I mean, I'm going to zoom in here for a second. I mean, look at that man. He's falling down. And I mean, we saw Dele Alli do some nasty stuff in a Tottenham jersey. And this just kind of reminds me of like some kind of goal that Dele Alli might score. Anyway, the next one I want to talk about. I think I might have. This is 175 versus West Ham.
Okay.
I don't know what defender this, because he's up here, and Aurier just swung in a beautiful ball. So the ball's right here because he just swung it, and so it's fucking coming down, and it's gonna drop like right here. It's fucking swinging like a sexy. Aurier had some nice fucking crosses, dude, on some of these.
Yeah,
I was
he
like,
did.
damn, Aurier, okay. Did you watch it yet, Leo?
Yeah, I'm watching right now. Another header.
It's just
Yep.
flying. I think I wrote flying header for this one. Let's see, take that away. Okay, so yeah, it swings in, and then he just had it. So I guess it kind of went down. But I mean, look at this man. His arms are up, and he's really looking to Jesus at this moment. He's really looking to Jesus, like, Why did I try to defend Harry Kane? Why am I here today? I hope my family didn't see this. If my wife saw this, shit, she probably packing my shit right now.
It's like, I hope I don't end up on a poster
Dude, this is
some kid's bedroom.
this is whenever they make like a statue, right? And they have like the people that are like falling or whatever next to them. This is gonna be the guy like why as Harry Kane just violence,
That
man.
was like the last ditch effort to try and save it.
He's just gonna throw his hands in the air. I don't blame him. I'd have to throw my hands in the air too. Let's see. The next one is maybe. Did I skip 178? Let's see.
No, you didn't.
Outside of the box dinger is what I said on 178. Looks like Burnley.
Yeah, so this is the game. This is the game where Sonny actually had that long solo run, right? This is the Puskas game where he got the Puskas award for the goal, and so that's why a lot of times this goal kind of goes, it kind of plays second fiddle to that Puskas goal, but it's the same game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he actually had two goals, because 178 and 179 are in the same game, and the goal before that was Sonny's.
See, I completely forgot about that because when I think about this game, all I think about is Sonny. It's crazy how history, how you remember shit, like how you choose to remember it. You know what I mean? I think it's kind of interesting. Like my brain chose to remember it as Sonny's beautiful run, Puskas winning goal. What a moment! Elias, did you see this game, the Burnley game?
The Puskas one?
Mm-hmm.
I think I didn't, but I saw the goals in the highlights. Yeah. Back then, I wasn't a Spurs fan.
Okay, so he picks up the ball here, and I think he dribbles to about right here when he kicks it.
Yeah.
So see, he's here. The ball. Here's the ball. Can you see that? Look at the keeper. He's trying for it. But this thing, when I put my notes, I put dinger because it reminded me of like in baseball when they do like an intentional hit to go to just get on base, to not trying to home run, not trying just
pop it over the infield,
just fucking you know what I mean? Just the spin of the ball is what I'm referring to, and it was a beautiful one.
And that was actually one of the goals that Alan Shearer really liked and asked Harry Kane to try and reproduce it, and he couldn't do it because he said that he didn't have many goals like this where it's got that spin on it, right?
Interesting.
He said
interesting.
Oh, I didn't know
a lot of his goals didn't start going real high and dip into the bottom of the net. He said a lot of them, they do have that dip to them. He said, but this was one of his goals that he can't reproduce because it went so high and dipped down so quick.
Oh, I'm glad you shared that. That's a little bit of info I didn't know. Interesting.
Yeah, thanks for that, Leo.
But yeah, this just long range. I mean, this man was taking him on from long range. That is number. Shit, what number was that? 178. So the next one I have, I skipped. I did write 184 because another REA cross, but the header was kind of simple, so I didn't want to be redundant. I guess this is 187. I wrote right foot wonder, but what I should have wrote is, "Mama, come get your man." Because this is an example of this man right here. He's thinking that he's going to stop Harold Kane. In his mind, he believes, I'm going to stop Harry Kane.
Oh my God.
And this is the next slide I got. So he's here. Harry Kane takes it in here. This man's on shambles. He's just trying to catch up at this point. So you see he's diving in. He's trying to stop it. This ball curls side netting. Am I right? Side netting?
Yeah. And it literally hits like just maybe an inch or two inside, like an inch inside. Yeah.
That's what I'm fucking saying, dude.
Yeah, that's where you put it if you're gonna be. And who is that? Schmeichel? I'm pretty sure that's Schmeichel.
This shot is Yeah, it is Schmeichel because this is a lockdown year. That is Schmeichel. And also Harry Kane. This whole move reminds me of the one I was just talking about against Barcelona in the Champions League. He's taking that man
Same
on,
thing.
and then he cuts it onto his right, sends the man shambles, and then curls it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And as you can see,
wonderful.
You can see right there, Jacob, Wes Morgan is actually kind of blocking Schmeichel's path of view. You know what I mean? And
That's a
so
good
if
point,
you're gonna beat him, you're gonna beat him by putting it at that far post. And by the time he sees it, bro, it's already fucking too late. Yeah,
Yes.
he's way too late.
So it's right here. He's trying though. Let me see how this looks.
Yeah, at that point, Jacob Schmeichel was one of the top keepers in the Prem.
Yeah, he was. He really was. He really, really was. They won the FA Cup that year or the year after or something like that. Cuts in on the right, curls it on his right. Keeper has no chance. Game over. That was
a beautiful goal.
This one is number 194. I think I wrote it down because Delhi to Bergwijn. I just remember that was a vibe for me at one point. I was really hoping it was going to be something just because I'm an optimistic person. And I was just thinking them two, like, they're kind of cool and them two together might be nice. And that was just one of those moments where you really have to step back and reassess your ball knowledge, because clearly I was lacking something in that moment where I thought Bergwijn and Delhi could be nice. But so Delhi to Bergwijn juked this man right here. As you can see, he's trying to recover from the juke he just got.
Yeah.
And then Bergwijn does he lays it off for Kane as Kane's coming through right here. Let me scroll up. Oh, well, let me. There we go. So that's Steven, and he just dropped it through here. Kane picks it up, took a touch, and then he chips it over the keeper. It took 1-2, and so on his second touch, just chipped it over the keeper. It's a beautiful goal.
And that was the inaugural Conference League right there. That's when we were playing Conference League.
Thank you for that reminder. What did I get this one? Okay. I got flying header. So looks like Sergio Reguilon here. He has swung the ball. This is number 206 for you, Leo. Goal number 206. Sergio Reguilon has the ball. Crosses it on his left foot. The ball's right here. And then here's Kane. You see that?
What a cross from Sergio Reguilon.
What a cross from Sergio. And then also look at this header. I just love this header. Like a flying header from Harry Kane. That's a beautiful one.
Reggie was one of the best left backs we had.
He's definitely an upgrade until we went to Conte's system. Then he was useless. Harry Kane, though, I think the reason why maybe I have a lot of goals from this time era was because like it was during lockdown, so all these goals just meant a little bit more to me because you're looking for that happiness, you're looking for the joy, and Harry Kane was scoring some bangers. This is the year he won Golden Boot and Playmaker of the Year, so this is a hell of a year for him. I'm running out of screenshots because I haven't done my homework, but we're getting close to catching up. Next one. This is 211. Looks like versus Palace. Goal number 211. One touch outside the box curler. So I believe this is Doherty right here. Doherty right down here. He's going to lay it. Here's Kane. And this is Bale, which was also a vibe. So Kane's here. And so he comes right here and just one touches. Just one touches. This is the ball right here. He one touched it. I'm serious. Like, He didn't. He just and there it goes.
It's a hockey
And look,
terms, a one-timer, baby.
look at where that ball went.
Man, what a goal.
Look at where that ball went. Upper 90, one touch from
Side netting.
from outside the box. Another side netting from outside the box. One time off the right foot, just delicioso, muy delicioso. Ay, Dios mío, Harry Kane. Harry Kane. Oh my God. Just this one was one of those like fucking A. I don't think I screenshotted the one. This is my last one that I had screenshotted. But there's another one that I wanted to screenshot so bad. I didn't have the time to do it. It was against Brighton. I think it's 235. I believe it's 235. If you're watching the video or you care, you're like, oh, he's talking about 235. He's like outside the box. It's a curling fucking rocket. I don't even know how to explain it. It was just disgusting. Absolutely filthy disgusting. But yeah, those are some of the Harry Kane goals I wanted to talk about. And that's why I wanted to do this pop-up tonight, because I watched that 45 minutes and I thought, you know what? I need to talk about some of that. So,
you know which goal stands out for me a lot too, bro, is a goal that he scored last season against the Filth, where it's off of a corner kick. I think it's a corner kick, or it might be a set piece off to the right side, and it gets swung in, and everybody goes to the top right corner of the 6-yard box, right, and it gets dinked off of I think Dyer or Davies, and then there's the only person on the backside that thinks about even fucking being there is Harry Kane, and that's where he almost like kind of crawls on the ground and just heads it in against Arsenal.
oh yeah.
That's another really good a good fucking striker's goal there for sure.
The thing is looking through all of them, really all the goals he scored against the Filth was like treasures. You know what I mean? Just nice moments, because whether they were before my time or when I was watching it live, it's just all those goals, they mean something different, and you can tell every celebration how much they meant. Harry Kane's face celebrating number 268. Boy, you make me jealous. You pissing me off. That's fucked up. Why would you do that? I don't have any gummy snacks, and now I'm just like dying for a gummy right now. Oh man. Anyway, we're at an hour and a half. If you've been riding with us, thank you very much. It's been a little bit different of a pop-up tonight. Mostly just because I wanted to talk about Harry Kane. Had a lot of stuff I wanted to talk about regarding the Harry Kane. There's about, I think I had another 15 goals that I needed to screenshot. So I did have more goals I wanted to talk about, unfortunately, but those were some of the ones. And again, I'll rattle the numbers off. Or I'm going to put them in the chat so they're there forever. Goal number 31. I'm sure there was actually like 30 goals that stood out before 31. But I started at 31. I really started logging my interest at 31. Goal number 47. Goal number 52. Goal number 56. Let me see. Where's my other sheet? I need a better sheet. My shit's all looking wrong. So 31, 47, goal number 52, goal 56, goal 79, goal number 85, 87 and 89. There was something he was doing. 79, 85, 87, 89. There was something he was doing. That little area right there was just long shot daddy, juke monster poppy, whatever you want to call it. It was just disgustingly disgusting. And then obviously the century mark goal from that Everton goal from way, I guess you could call it a Harry Winks cross. We'll call it a Harry Winks cross because we got Mile High Hotspur. He's got a Winks jersey. So, and then also goal number 110 was a beautiful, beat several defenders, a shot curler from outside the box. I think it was against Southampton, Virgil van Kuyt, because he sent that man He sent that man flying away. That was goal number 110. Goal 116. Goal 129. 131. 138. 140. I'm going to be here a minute, actually. Now, because I guess he's doing something nasty during this moment, too. Look, 138. 140, 144, 146. Like, all these goals, he goes through these spells where it's just like, I guess for me, he goes through these spells where it's just disgusting goal after disgusting goal. And I left a bunch out because honestly, I was just like, I don't want to put every fucking goal on my highlight reel. I want to try and narrow it down somewhat.
It's too hard, bro.
It's too hard, bro. 178. Is there anything I want to talk about while I get this list of goals out there?
I have something. It's not Harry Kane related. I actually wanted to comment. I've been waiting to see Elias because I wanted to comment something about when we actually popped up on his stream the other day. I actually we were talking about knowing Malaysian people, and I watch Uncle Roger, who's from Malaysia.
Of course, everybody. He has made Malaysia quite famous. Definitely.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Hi,
you don't know Uncle Roger?
For you.
I don't know who that is. What does he do?
So he basically do food review shows. Like he'll take off Jamie Oliver's cooking episodes, and then he'll review like, how does Jamie Oliver cook Asian food? He'll comment on it, and he'll use the Malaysian slang and all of that. So he's just famous with that.
He's fucking hilarious, bro.
He's hilarious.
He's actually a stand-up. He's actually a stand-up comic, and one of his personalities is a guy named Uncle Roger, right? And Uncle Roger has gotten really famous reviewing. He makes fun of people that like try to do cooking and shit like that, and a lot of famous people, right? Like Gordon Ramsay and shit like that. And he calls them all nieces and nephews. Until you deserve to be called an uncle or an auntie, right? And dude, his jokes, dude, are fucking hilarious, bro. Excuse me, you should check it out, dude.
Actually, I was just considering before I started my channel, I should do an Uncle Roger version of Spurs watch-alongs. That would have been hilarious, but I mean,
that would have been funny.
It wouldn't be original. Plus, I don't have the natural Malaysian accent, so I can't.
I was gonna say you and Eugene don't share an accent. Anyway, y'all, that's gonna be it for me. I don't really got any much else I want to talk about. I do hear this looks like a lot, but if you're here in the chat, you're here on replay. The chat box should still be here. So if you are interested, copy these numbers down, watch that 45-minute video, and think about these goals specifically. There was another note I had on one of them, Leo. 260. So 261 you could disregard. 261 is against Leeds this year, where he basically just like bullies Tyler Adams right before the World Cup too. Just bullied Tyler Adams and scored. And then the next goal he got was, I put posterized jam header. So it was a nasty one. 262 is a nasty one. And then 265, I have slippery noodle rocket man outside the box. 262 and 265 apparently are pretty nasty, according to my notes. So
that 262 is a nice header.
It was a posterized.
How long it took you to prepare this, bro?
Huh?
How long it took you to prepare this thing?
I don't know. I mean, I was doing it while I was maybe like an hour and a half.
Okay,
But this is while I was watching 45 minutes of content. So I was watching the Harry Kane stuff. I just paused. Goal 47.
Yeah.
Fucked them up, So it was. I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to do it for Harry Kane. If he's scoring all these fucking goals, I could take a little bit of time and talk about the ones that stood out to me the most. So for anyone who gives a fuck, if you don't or if you do, these are my favorite Harry Kane goals based on the goals, not the implications.
just to add to what you were saying, Jacob, if Harry Kane has 90 minutes every weekend to fucking entertain us, then at least spend 45 of your fucking minutes watching his goals. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
it's only fair, you know? I mean, what do you think? 45-minute video of fucking bangers? Literally, it's hard to narrow this down to a top 100. You know
It
what I mean?
is.
It
I mean,
literally is hard to narrow this down.
how many did I fucking choose? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33,
You're close to like
37.
45. Okay.
So 37. I
Yeah.
chose 37 goals. I'm sure I could have done top 40, which I feel like that's pretty generous. Top 40, but I did that many. Man,
Come on, top 40 doesn't do justice, bro. Honestly.
big up, Ed. Top 40 doesn't do justice, bro. 267 of them bad boys. Like you said, less than 20 of them are penalties. But also, I didn't screenshot any of the penalties, but there was a few of them. The man chose violence. I feel like that was the theme. The man was just constantly choosing violence. It was good to see.
One of
Some
his
those
pens got
post
blocked, and then he
tries.
just drills it in too. After that, I don't know if you've seen that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't
Followed
put any
through
of the
and just
penalties on
bam.
because I
No,
mean
yeah,
that
for
man.
sure.
But there was a point in time where I literally did not ever believe Harry Kane was going to miss a penalty. There was a point in my life where I I guess I forgot what it looked like. Harry
Yeah,
Kane missing a penalty, and then he showed us at the World Cup, and
don't
then he
remind me
did
of
it
Yeah,
for
that.
us as well too, didn't he?
He did that at the
yeah.
Frankfurt game, I think.
The
Yeah,
Frankfurt game, skied it, didn't he? I think he skied it.
Yeah.
yeah, that's one of
You
my
know, bro,
favorite.
I've been watching Spurs since 2010, right? And I'm grateful and I'm thankful and I'm privileged enough to say that I remember hearing about Harry Kane when we were loaning him out to Leighton Orient, when we were lending him out to Southampton, to Norwich, to Leicester, and never in my fucking mind, bro, would I have thought that Harry Kane was gonna become the player that he is, bro. He's always showed, you know, his some of his early goals, like you said, bro. The few early goals are fucking screamers, low shots from outside the box, bro. You know what I mean? It's not until his later stages where we started to see his overall control of holding up the ball, holding up the play, you know, making them smart runs where like he's getting that ball through ball, you know, filtered to him, and he's having to turn into it using his body. Just everything about Harry Kane, bro, is like
The full
this guy,
evolution of
you
a
know.
striker, man.
Yes, bro. And you know what sums it up, dude? Honestly, and this is gonna sound corny, what sums it up is your thumbnail, bro. How they did that whole collection of years all the way through where he's doing his celebration.
Mm-hmm.
That just sums it up right there, bro. Is the evolution of Harry Kane getting from where he started, you know, wearing that 37 kit, then going to the 18, and then going to the 10. You know, a lot of people, bro, don't even remember Harry Kane wore 37. They don't even remember he wore 18. You know, a
Mm-hmm.
very prestigious kit for Tottenham. You know that Jermaine Defoe
Jermaine
actually
Defoe, yeah.
recommended to him. You know. And speaking of Jermaine Defoe, bro, if I could real quick too, I don't know, for some reason Tottenham has been getting a lot of airplay on the Premier League. What is it? The NBC Sports YouTube channel. They put out a nice document, like a little mini doc about how Tottenham is actually leading the way with black coaches, African American coaches, right? I guess not African American, but they would be black. I
British,
want to be
British African.
colored coaches, and we're actually leading the way, bro. We have Yaya Toure, we have Defoe. I don't know
Lovely
if you remember
Kane.
a few years back ago, the dude that he died of cardiac arrest on the training pitch, who was actually an academy coach. We have like four other academy coaches, bro, that are pioneering the whole, you know, the whole movement out there. And then, like I said, they had the Harry Kane thing with Alan Shearer. So yeah, it's actually when shit like that comes out on our team, bro, it's definitely worth a watch, honestly.
That's a good shout. I might have to watch that tonight while I simmer down for the evening. But Leo, when's the next time you're live? Where can people find you And while you do that, I will get your channel link for those of you who have not
Yeah, right
subscribed
on.
yet.
So you can find me at Mile High Hotspur. My name is Leo Coys. I'm part of Colorado Spurs, and I'm half of Mile High Hotspur. The other half is a guy named Parker. We stream on Thursdays at 5:30 Mountain Time, which is 12:30 a.m. for you people out there on in the UK. And Elias, you would have to do the I think what we said 15 hours ahead. So
15
just
hours,
wherever
yeah.
you're at, it's 5:30 Mountain Time. Um, so just
Big up Bob
look
Spur.
out for that. Yeah, I had to pause because I had to read Bob Spur's. Big up to you, Bob Spur. Remember, man, just
That's what we're
courtesy
here
flush.
for. That's what we're here for
Yeah,
early in the
for
morning.
sure.
You missed the whole presentation. I had a whole shit ton of homework done. Presentation of slides, different slides of. Here's all the Harry Kane goals. You can look at that in the morning. That might make you headache early in the morning if you look at that too long. But if you do care, Bob, we were talking about Harry Kane. We were talking about just how special he is, how much he means to me. Watching the 45 minutes. If you haven't, Bob, you should definitely do it. We're recommending that. 45 minutes of just Harry Kane goals. And you can't look away either. It's 45 minutes. It's like a movie. You need to watch it because you look away for 2 seconds, you're going to miss a goal. They only show it once. It's a good video. So, sorry, Leo. Continue with
No,
your channel.
no, for sure. Big up Bob Spur. Big up to you, bro. Thanks for letting me hop on. And if anybody's interested, I definitely encourage you to check out our channel, Mile High Hotspur.
Hell yeah. Well, there is the link in the chat. You can click that and go over there and subscribe to them. Some good
Big
boys
up.
over
We're
there.
almost 200, bro.
Hey, it's coming up. It's coming
Yeah.
up.
Mhm.
It'll be here before you know it, and then you'll be talking about 300. Then you're gonna have to talk about Gerard Butler, like I did, or you could do something else. Elias, when's the next time people can find you? I got your channel here.
I'll be live either tonight or tomorrow night. It will be my time, I think about 11 p.m. 11 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. around there to just talk about some stuff Tottenham related, and then I'll be uploading some videos on tactical analysis of Conte's tactics this week, the 3-4-2-1 system, and then I'll be doing my fan show on Friday nights, the US Canadian time. I'm still trying to figure it out, so it will most likely be like 8:30 Mountain Time. So yeah, you do check out Step Up Spurs. So yeah, there's a lot of content coming up this week, pre-recorded and live both together.
Very well. Thank you, Elias. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Colin. Am I missing someone? Thank you, Ellie.
Ellie,
She
was
almost
here?
joined. She was gonna join. She didn't, but she was gonna. But big up Ellie. Big up everyone who's a patron of the channel, starting with Mr. Alan Tenich himself. Big up yourself. Big up Goguma, Mile High Hotspur, Ellie, NC Shearman, official supporters. You know who you are. Your name's been scrolling. I ain't gonna bore everyone with reading that out again. I've already bored everyone with a shit ton of numbers tonight. I thought that was a timeline of how long you've lasted during your love session. Getting there. I can count. If I can count to 200, that's pretty good. If I can get to 200 on my mental count during my love session, I'm proud of that. Bob Spur.
A good amount of strokes right there, homie.
I mean, if you doing two per, that's 800 strokes, homie. Come on, you got.
No.
I mean,
I'm swearing it out, homie.
Who's counting? Who's counting? Anyway, big up everyone. We almost made it to 2 hours, but again, I just wanted to pop up and talk about the one and only Harold Kane, the man, the myth, the legend himself. I'm so thankful we got to see it. This has been another edition of Pop Up with Jacob. I'm Jacob. That's Leo. There's Elias. They popped up tonight. You can pop up too. Hit that alarm bell. Please do hit the like on your way out. And before I sign off as well, let me end this poll so we can get these results going. The winner is King Kane from the lane, breaking record as the best part of Sunday. So 50% of people said that. And then 42% people said all the above, Emerson Resurrection. All the above plus the Emerson Resurrection. So some people are excited about that. Oh, Paul, we were just ending, my friend.
Oh, well, yeah, sorry, man. I just tuned in. I'm out and about.
Oh, well, you know what? Before we end, why don't you tell me what's up? What's cracking with you, Paul? How you feeling?
Dude, I've been on a high for a day, and I'm just calming down now. What a magnificent match that was! It was so special seeing that, the way we played. We outplayed them, and look on Harry Kane's face when he got that goal. I mean, that's what football's about, and he's, you know, a homegrown player, been at the club since he was 11, and long may he continue. You know, whatever he does, it was something brilliant. Never thought I'd see Jimmy Greaves' record being broken in my lifetime. Never.
So it was a special moment for you. I've shared that it was a special moment. I don't know if you caught any of the jubilee of goals that I went through. I think there was 37 goals that I picked out of the 267 that were pretty special to me. Is there, you know, 2 or 3 goals that just immediately when you think about Harry Kane that come to your mind?
They all merge. I mean, I watched that clip, well, that 45 minutes that Tottenham Hotspur put up of all his goals. I mean, what a variety. That's the thing, is there's tap-ins, headers, long range, close range. It's
curlers,
passing,
rockets, left foot, right foot.
Ricochets,
so bounces, penalties. I mean, literally in every form and fashion, this man has scored. And that's the part to me that's just so mind-blowing. I feel like I almost, when I watch it, I take it for granted almost. Like, we're watching the world's best striker right now, and there ain't shit no one could do to stop him. When Harry Kane chooses to be on, he's fucking on. And I think that's one of the main criticisms I've given him was, mostly after the whole City thing. One of the goals I did put was his first goal after I called it Citygate summer, because he did the whole move, allegedly wanted to go to City, etc., and was holding out for us, and then he kind of had a really bad year. It was against Wolves, and the fans at the Molineux, I remember they were saying, he wants to fuck off. He wants to fuck off. Harry Kane. He wants to fuck off. So then the Tottenham fans, in response, were saying, he's worth more than Wolves. He's worth more than Wolves. Harry Kane. He's worth more than Wolves. I was like, that was spot on, immediate rebuttal. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk about Harry. And then he scored. And I just was like, thank you, Harry. Thank you. And he kind of had this look of like, yeah, you know, it was a good moment. So that's one of the many in my list. But is there any other couple goals that just stand out for you, Paul?
Well, whenever he scores against Arsenal, it's always good, isn't it? I think his first goal after the World Cup, because there was you know, will that be in his head, the missed penalty? And he just comes. He's a machine. You kick him down and he just gets back up, dusts himself off, and just cracks on with it. He's got quite a strength of character and focus, that guy. So those goals he scored after the World Cup, it just let us know he's not gone anywhere. You know, he's still the number one striker in the world. You know, I mean, Haaland didn't get a touch in the penalty box, which maybe isn't his fault, but you could see that because he dropped back a bit like Harry Kane was doing a few games ago when he wasn't getting service. But Haaland, he was all right on the ball, but he was no Harry Kane. Harry Kane can just do bloody everything, man. You know, there's sometimes I see him do stuff and I think, shit, you know, Glenn Hoddle would struggle to do a ball like that. He's that good.
Some of those one touches, man, were just absurd. Or some of the half volleys, some of the actual volleys, weak foot volleys, strong foot volleys. I mean, it was all impressive. We got another person popping up, a frequenter, Mia with Spurs Between the Lines. What's up, Mia? Paul and Mia, y'all, the club was about to close. y'all pulled up and said, "Let me get a drink real quick and play me a couple more songs before you shut the lights down." So, you know what? That's what this show's about. I'll keep it kicking a little bit longer because I do want to check the temperature a little bit more with you, Paul. And Mia, are you there? I think your mic's muted if you're talking. But Paul, her mic's muted, so she might be away right now.
Hey, Elias, even Eric Dyer wasn't total shit.
According to the stats, he was our best out of the back three. According to stats,
Okay.
whatever.
He did concern me wandering up the pitch a little bit. I thought, oh, if he's up there and we get caught short at the back, I'll be pointing my finger at you, Eric. But yeah,
he almost had an own goal. He almost had an own goal.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, Eric Dyer, what a deflection!" No, you know he was sweating bullets. Thinking that shit could just go in. That shit was like right there. There she is. Mia was cracking.
Sorry, my phone went all strange.
Oh, you're good.
Hello, good morning. Well, it's not morning for me, but yeah.
Yeah, good morning for you.
How are you guys?
Almost not. We're doing good. We're just sharing. I went through and shared my top 37 Harry Kane goals. Out of the 67 that I was watching, I picked 37 of my favorites, and I did a whole presentation. I did a whole slideshow of photos. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure I'm fine to use photos, just can't use video, of just all these crazy good Harry Kane goals. Paul came in, said, we're talking about just the different variety of these goals: headers, weak foot, inside the foot, outside of the boot, volleys, penalties, just all the type of goals. First of all, how do you feel that you got to witness history in Harry Kane breaking the record? And then is there what are some of the first couple goals of Harry Kane that stick out for you?
Yeah, I got really emotional actually. I felt really emotional watching him, and it kind of it really got me, to see him and to see his face. And then when I put it up on the screen, I just was like, oh, it's just mad that he's broke that record, and it must mean a lot to him as well, because he's also got the 200 Premier League goals as well, which is something, another thing that he's trying to aim towards. Is getting the most Premier League goals. So yeah, and also is the quickest to get to 200 in the Premier League as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good shout as well. I did mention that. Quickest to reach 200 Premier League goals. Did it in the shortest amount of time. Only people on top of him in the Premier League now are Wayne Rooney and Mr. Shearer.
Not for long, bro. Not for long, man.
That's what I'm saying. Rooney's gonna get broken this season.
Yeah,
I really feel that way. Rooney's getting broken this season. And then I think if he sticks with us, I think another 3 years after he breaks Rooney.
Yeah.
Another 3 seasons of solid work from solid Harry Kane seasons. And then he's going to break that record. It's naturally, even if he leaves Tottenham, I feel like he wants to stay in the Premier League, because he even mentioned in his post-game interview saying that there's a lot left in the tank. I have many years left ahead of me. So I hope I can get some more and break some more records. So what's on his mind.
Did you not see, Jacob? Apparently we're not going to sell him to an English club in the summer.
I hope not. We shouldn't. I mean, he's world class.
So
he's not slowing down. He has 17 goals in 20 Premier League. I'm talking 17 this season, right? Am I mistaken?
Yeah.
Saying he has 17 goals in 21 matches. The man's on a mission. The only reason he's not getting his plaudits this season is because Erling Haaland was getting hat trick after hat trick. But you know what?
Mm-hmm.
He's slowing down. They're slowing down. Something's going on in that fucking locker room. Cancelo, how quickly he was out the door. Kevin De Bruyne is not starting. Gundogan's not starting. There's something going on over there.
Well,
I heard
with all the
something. Go ahead, Paul.
Well, just with all the charges that Man City are facing, that's going to get into players' heads as well. Even if you know, they get a slap on the wrist or something, they might fall to bits. It you know, it happens with teams sometimes. They just might not keep it together with a bit of luck.
The most
Yeah,
unfortunate part is that Arsenal's on top of the league, and they're supposed to be the bastards.
They're gonna
chase
take
them.
care of themselves, Jacob. They're gonna bottle it themselves, bro. They don't need any help from anybody else, bro. I was reading somewhere that Erling Haaland is actually not even happy in that locker room with Manchester United. That him and Pep are not seeing eye to eye, and Pep is trying to. That's why they're doing so bad, bro. Is because they're trying to accommodate to playing for Erling Haaland, and it's just not working out. They'll have these games where Erling Haaland scores a hat trick, he scores two goals or whatever, but they're just not being able to click on all cylinders, bro. And there's already talks of him, you know, the Real Madrid links are always going to be there. And who knows really how much of this you can really believe. But, bro, where there's smoke, there's fire, you know? And it's just like how Mia just alluded to. Harry Kane he's not getting sold to another Premier League team. No way. And he doesn't want to go anywhere. He doesn't want to go to abroad, you know? He's going to, I mean, I hate to say that he's stuck with us, but, like, he doesn't want to go anywhere else, bro. He doesn't want to go anywhere else.
Either. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't want him going anywhere.
There's going to be a statue of Harry Kane outside that stadium eventually.
If there's not one for Bill Nick, it's like, when are they going to make a fucking statue for somebody?
I've got to go. I've got to crack on, but I just thought I'd pop in and say hello. And
big up, Paul. Always a pleasure when you come show your face, especially.
I'll watch your 37 goals when I get home a bit later. That sounds cool.
Yeah, I put them in the chat, so whenever you get home, if you want to watch that 45-minute thing of carry, first of all, 45 minutes fucking scoring is just absurd.
Goal. And it's not like they show replays and shit of the goals. It's just bang,
goal, and then his face, goal, his face, goal, his face. Harry Kane.
Great.
Yeah, all right, folks. See you, fantastic, man. Have a good day.
Later, Paul. Have a good day.
Bye. Come on, you Spurs.
Yeah, come on, you Spurs. What a nice little pop-up. That's what this show's all about. Mia, before we sign this thing off, we've officially kicked over 2 hours. So if you haven't hit the like button, please do. Mia, what is some Harry Kane goals that come to mind when you think about just the legacy he's leaving?
I was watching them last night, actually. I was up to like 167. I was really tired, so I went to bed. But there was a volley against Chelsea that he did, a fantastic goal against West Ham that he done. My favourite is still going to be the North London derby with the mask. I love that goal. I absolutely love that one. I know it's really everyone's going to probably say that one, but I absolutely love that one.
It's iconic. It's iconic. You almost forget that we drew.
I know. And then obviously some of the penalties as well. Like he done all those, like the penalties against every penalty against Arsenal. I was like, yes, like stick it to them.
Yeah.
You know, scum.
That's another thing that's on my
Chelsea
list.
Well.
I had to resist putting all the Arsenal goals because it was just too easy to pick them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have just chosen every Arsenal goal. So it's noisy. I just have to keep dogs.
It's funny, Mia, that you mentioned that goal with the face mask. Real quick, Jacob, I know you're ready to go, but I've said this story before. That goal that he scored with the face mask, it's not necessarily the goal for me. It's the emotion that he puts into his celebration, the emotion that he puts into just ripping that face mask off and just sprinting one end of the field to the other side of the field, and just slide. Yeah, and then the booty slide, and then another one thing that I really love about Harry Kane is I like when he does they all do the Jurgen Klinsmann slide together, Yeah. So
the booty slide hit different. The booty slide do hit a little different. Big up Phil P. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. I did a little pop-up show to talk about some Harry Kane goals. If you look in the chat, you can see I've listed all the ones that I did pictures for. But if you want, you can go back into the stream, reverse this a little bit, go backwards, and catch the goals that that I did talk about. Here they are. It's top 37. Jacob's top 37 official list. My favorite goals. Some of them were because of what they meant, but most of them were just because this man chose violence on several occasions. He dunked on so many people. Those were some of my favorites. Was just him making absolute fools out of people. Some of these defenders, I would just hang up my cleats if someone did that to me on national television. That's just how I feel. Some humiliating goals in here, but just absolute Jurgen. Whoo! Jacob and the boys. Morning from London town. I'll take a look. Yeah, Phil, go check it out, man. Appreciate you being here. Mia, it's been short and sweet, but what else? Is there any final thoughts you want to say about Harry Kane, and then also plug your channel while I pull up your link. Oh, mamma mia. Mamma mia.
Joe, what I would just say that I'm just so proud of him, and like he's just absolutely. He's an amazing person as well as a footballer. He's just such a lovely character. He's a bit old school, old fashioned in the way that he is, because he's not like these flash footballers. He's a bit old school, and I love that. And I love his like the way that he is as a person. I think that makes me like him more, because not only is he a wonderful footballer, he's actually a wonderful person, a fantastic dad to his children, and a great role model to young children as well.
Yeah.
Sorry,
he's
got to have coffee in the morning.
By all accounts, he sounds like he's a good husband as well. So good
for
husband,
me,
father,
he's just a lovely person.
Yeah. What a guy. What a man. We could talk
He
hours
does everything,
about this
doesn't
guy.
he?
Yeah, he does. Pep
really
Guardiola
could.
famously
Love him.
said. Pep Guardiola famously said, "If you want to be a better striker, look no further than Harry Kane." I added on to that by saying, if you want to be a better husband, look at Harry Kane. If you want to be a better father, look at Harry Kane. You want to be a better citizen, look at Harry Kane. Just look at Harry Kane. What a man. Phil said, I was there for a lot of H's goals, but the face mask was right below our seats. It hit different. Woo.
Yeah.
That's absolutely crazy, Phil. I would love to have been there, man. I can only imagine, because where he was at on the pitch was absolutely absurd. He had no business putting the goal in. He had no business doing that, but what a goal it was. What a goal it was. And I have it written down. That's goal number 56. His 56th goal you were at, Phil. Number 56. That's absurd. And think he scored 200 plus since then. 200 plus goals since you were there for the face mask goal. That's fucking crazy. What a man. Sorry, Mia, what were you saying?
Yeah, if you watch, he's actually done his top, I think 4 or 5 on his Instagram. Harry Kane's put out his one, and one of his one is the one against Arsenal with the face mask. One of his favourite ones as well.
I bet he didn't. I mean, did he say anything like, "Oh, that was intentional," or "No, it wasn't"?
It was intentional.
I can't remember what he said. I know one
absurd.
of them.
That is absurd.
One of them. He definitely said in one of them, I meant to cross that he chose, because one of them he done a really far away goal.
Was it number 100?
I don't remember. Oh, I don't know. Listen, it's 6:35 in the morning, Jacob, man. My brain hasn't even woken up yet. I've had 2 sips of coffee. Like, allow me. Oh, dear. Yeah, I can't remember what one it is, what number, but yeah. He's actually just fantastic, isn't he?
What a man. That's all I can think of when I think about him. It was a wild few minutes. They had a man sent off. Toby scored to equalize. And then that worldie. For a few minutes, we thought we could win the league. And Phil says it was the one away to Everton, number 100. Yeah, that is the one that I was... Yeah. It was... I called it... I think I dubbed it a Harry Winks pass. Harry Winks pass type of goal. It's one of those that you just boot it and hope for the best. Yeah. Hope someone gets on the end of it and it ends up going in. But there is the link for Spurs Between the Lines where you can catch Mia. When's the next time you're going live, Mia? Or putting a video out?
It'll be on Wednesday morning. Well, I've put the video out for the Man City review. I've also done a live, so if you can give both of those a watch. And then I'm going to be going live on Wednesday and I'm going to be doing a preview of the Leicester game with Sean on Thursday. So I'll be putting that out. It's going to be a pre-record, but I'm going to be putting that out as well. So I've got quite a lot of content coming up. Then I do my other live is on Saturday. So I do Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays for my lives at 8:45 UK time.
8:45 p.m.
AM.
Okay.
AM. So it'll be obviously like 1 o'clock in the morning for you.
Yeah,
12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'll have
it'll
to
be
watch it.
early,
I'll
but
check
yeah,
that one.
I'll be
Make sure that I'm
because this
subscribed
night
to that
I do
channel
early,
too.
and I still early morning chat.
Big up.
What was
Phil
your
P
channel?
just,
Between the Lines?
I just put it in the chat. Yeah, it's Spurs Between the Lines.
Yeah, Spurs Between the Lines.
You can check it out there. Big up,
And I'm
Mia.
actually
Thank
close
you
to
for...
my 200 as well. I'm not far off. I'm about eight off.
There you go.
Pick up.
Well, Phil just subbed, so that should help you with one. So you and Mile High Hotspur are both on your way to 200.
Thank you.
Big
I'm on
up.
my way
Thank
to
you.
100 now.
You
I'm
got
ready.
100, or are you on the way?
I'm on my way. I think I got like now 20 or 20 something remaining from 100.
Okay, so you're on the way. Everyone's on the way.
Yeah, I'm already subscribed to your channel, Mia. I was gonna subscribe right now, but I didn't know that I was already subscribed. Yeah.
Big ups, Mia. Hope you hit that 200 soon. Mile High Hotspur, I hope you hit that 200 soon as well. Go over there, sub to Leo and Parker, and then also in the chat somewhere is Elias's channel, Step Up Spurs. Go ahead and hit that link. That's going to be it for me. Thank you, everyone who popped up with Jacob, whether you popped up live, whether you popped up on replay. Big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Thank you to all the guests. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Mia. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Elias. I hope you all have a splendid rest of your day, or I hope you get some good sleep, Leo, like me. Hope you get some good sleep, get tucked away real nice. And again, thank you. Please do hit that like, hit that subscribe on your way out. Share this video with your mother, your brother, your sister, your cousin. They all want to watch. So go ahead and share it with them. Get them to subscribe. We are on the road to 700 on United Spurs of America. I think we're like 80, 90 away. So we barely started the road to 700, but let's get there. We'll get there one of these days. Go ahead and do the damn thing. What's up, damn bruh? Hit that fire emoji. Thanks for checking in. Please hit that like. Go watch this back, damn bruh. We broke down some of Harry Kane's goals, talked about my favorite, Jacob's top 37 goals, if you will. So please do go check that out. Comment below. Let me know which ones were your favorite. If you agreed with any of them, if you disagreed, put the comments down. I will see it. I will respond. So we are not a faceless channel here, as you can tell. But please do hit that like, subscribe to all the panelists below. Look at be like Phil P. When you wake up in the morning, choose to be like Phil P. He subbed to all the good people.
Big up.
Big up, Phil P.
Big up, Phil P.
Woo! But that's gonna be it for me.
Big up.
This has been United Spurs of America Pop Up with Jacob. As always, up the lads. Come on, you Spurs. Coys, 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 coys.